And I'm back for another subject. So we're gonna talk about DDG today. This is the character that's been going on in the news right now, pushing a big agenda about, of course, child custody and all this thing that's going on. And, it's all going together with the plan of the new government that's in power, right? That's just giving you these new laws, these new distractions, and all these characters. We're gonna dissect this together today. So this is Tahj Mowry, right? This is an actor from the Disney Channel, world, and it's funny because there's still a video about Disney Channel showing you that they create these fucking characters and laugh.
A lot of the products that have come out of the Disney lab. Yes, but how exactly do you create a Hilary Duff or a Miley Cyrus from scratch? Right. Well, we're going to find out exactly how it's done right now, because joining us live from the Disney lab is one of their lead geneticists, Dr. Andrew Rourke. Welcome, Dr. Rourke. There's quite an operation you've got going on out there.
Well, thanks, Jim.
So the stars that we see on TV are actually grown right here?
That's correct. They're grown and developed here. We engineer their brains for advanced singing and dancing capabilities, even posing for photos. By the time they grow to desired size, these child stars are fully ready for the camera or the concert tours or whatever Disney chooses to put them in.
That for their shows, you feel me? So again, this is a straight connection to the creation of these fucking rappers that we see here every day, giving us, a way of life, a way of, working and things like that. That's why they start them young, because they need to catch you when you're young. Because as you're gonna grow, the image of their face, you're always gonna be familiar with that. You feel me? So once you was a kid, you were seeing this face. Now you grow up, you see DDG. What do you think is gonna happen? You're gonna be attracted to that familiarity. You feel me? You're gonna be attracted to that. That's why they keep doing what they're doing, and they do a lot of games with this character. So basically, there was a lookalike. Again, I'm telling you, they keep showing you proof that they're characters, man. How could there be so many lookalikes of you? You feel me? Like, they're out here getting arrested, you feel me? So now that you find out that this wasn't DDG that was arrested, why you went on and put it on the internet for people to think it could be DDG? You feel me? This is where you gotta understand. These people are trying to play with your brain. They're trying to plant things in you so they can play with you and look alike. Match up with DDG. DDG looks exactly like Tahj, you feel me? Tahj is a Disney character, you feel me? So it's the same with DDG, you feel me? They look exactly alike in this comparison, you feel me? They really make them in labs for real, because like the precision on this, you feel me? Like they look just like even as kids, you feel me? Even as kids. Come on, man. Everybody should have seen this, but again, this is what's going on. DDG is 27 right now, and 2 + 7 is 9, so we already know in the 9 year. So of course he's gonna be relevant in this one, because you have to carry out the agenda. And again, DDG equals 27. As Mowry is 39, and that's the 3 6s right there. There's 11 years, 4 months, 3 weeks, and 2 days between them, and that equals to 11. DG matches up with Tahj dating Mowry, and Tahj Mowry matches up with DDG. Daryl Granberry, which is DDG's real name, match up with Tahj dating Mowry. So we can clearly see that those are characters. This was the template before they made DDG, you feel me? It's another character that's a little older, and this one is a Spanish singer named Ozuna, right? Puerto Ricans. And again, you can't deny this, you feel me? They're making these people in labs. There's no way people are just having kids that look alike all over the world, in Puerto Rico, in the United States, you feel me? You could go in other countries and find other celebrities that look like them, you feel me? They come from the same lab. They come from the same places. Ozuna matches up with lookalike Daryl Granberry and DDG. Ozuna is 33 right now, you feel me? And that connects, you feel me? That connects because this year is all about those who are turning 23, 33, 6, 39, all these numbers that they like to play with. Basically, they're always gonna script them so something happens according to their ages and according to the meaning of those ages. You feel me? So there's 5 years, 6 months, 3 weeks, and 6 days between DDG and Ozuna, and that equals to 20. And since the 0 has no value, we have the number 2. So DDG is really a character with a lot of templates, you feel me? He has another guy that's a boxer, and you know, he also showed, you feel me, that he has a boxing character, because this one, DDG also wanted to have some type of boxing career, I think, or making these fights. You know, now all of a sudden all these, you know, people that are not boxers want to be boxers all of a sudden. Of course, they have characters that are pushing the same agendas, you know, which is the violence, you feel me? Because people get around this just for violence, you feel me? They just like to see people hitting each other, you feel me? But that's what they teach us, because we live in hell again. So this is the same website, and it's giving statistics about boxers, basically. They're both on this site. So he was born on October 5th, 2000. There's 2 years, 11 months, 3 weeks, and 4 days between DDG and Nerdine, the boxer. That equals to 11. So our next characters in this story is gonna be with Halle Bailey, because you know the whole thing that's going on right now with the case, I guess. But this is again to show you that all these cases is fake, because all of the characters in it are fake, you know what I'm saying? They just keep recreating them, you feel me? So this is Sade Adu right there on the left, which is a singer, right? They have the same fucking face, guys. They have the same fucking face. And this is the actress that did the Little Mermaid video, right? And back in the day, right, Sade has a song called Mermaid. She also have a song called No Ordinary Love. And in this video of this, I'll put the video. But in this video, she literally was inside of a mermaid suit or whatever. Basically, it was in water. And so her other character is also gonna be doing a movie on the world stage that is exactly in this video. Come on, they're always gonna do some type of shout out to their older character, you feel me, to the entities that was there before them, you feel me. And at the same time, it's the same entity, you feel me, that control all of these characters. Again, this is Sade in the suit. Sade Adu matches up with Halle Bailey with 44 equals number 8, which is the number of infinity. The Little Mermaid matches up with Sade Adu. Okay, so we clearly see that those are the same people. And again, this is the one I symbol they like to have fun with, you feel me? Even DDG does it with his dreadlocks, but you can clearly see here Sade is doing it with her hair. And most people are gonna think it's just, you know, a mistake, or it's just the air, or like the time that they took the picture. But they do it on purpose. They know what they're doing. They wouldn't put out the picture if it's not right like they want it, you feel me? They're the same, guys. It's no coincidence, you feel me, that she's doing this movie and then all of this is happening right now. It's all an agenda at the end of the day. So basically, recently DDG asked the court to, I guess, stop her from taking his son, right? And you gotta understand, these kids that they be putting on y'all, they're all fake. They're not real. These kids are not real kids, you feel me? They're not real kids. They're just like them, created, you know, vessels, you feel me? They're just like them. So don't think that it's a kid just right there. Nah, it's not a baby. It's whatever they have to use on you. You feel me? It could be a real vessel like them, or it could just be one of them little, I guess, figures that they make, those highly realistic ones, you feel me? And they'll still do. At the end of the day, we know all of this shit they show us on social media is mostly AI, you feel me? At least 90%. All of it is fucking fake. They show you every day, you feel me? They give you all these features, but again, they're gonna have the better version of it. They're never gonna give you something that can give you the edge if you think that you're stupid. So on this picture, you can clearly see it's not about the kid, it's about the symbolism. It's an eye on his shirt again. I'm telling y'all, this is not actual. And like, I don't care what y'all say, this is ugly. This is weird, you feel me? Like, y'all don't know how they get to make these fucking characters, man. And they're all there for evil, you feel me? It's not a good thing. So the name of that baby is Halo, basically, and Halo equals 36, of course. And matches up with Halle Bailey, DDG, and custody case. Wow, man. Custody case also equals 36, you feel me? So this is crazy, man. It's all scripted at the end of the day. All of these characters, all of these faces you see, the reason why you keep liking them, people keep liking them, is the familiarity, you feel me? Like, you've seen them before, you feel me? They might die in your lifetime, you feel me? And there's another one that comes along. Yeah, that's how they get you, because you already had something that felt similar. So when you're gonna see that new one that's so close to what you used to like, you're just gonna go with it, you feel me? It's just an illusion at the end of the day. None of them die for real, you feel me? None of them does. They're always there, you feel me? You can see it right here, you feel me? Throughout the years, man. Look at these two pictures, you feel me? Long time between them, but yeah, that's what it is, guys. That's what we're looking at, man. The creation of these devils. And by the way, all of these is men, inverts, you feel me? If they tell you it's a female, then it's a male. If they tell you it's a male, it's a female. You know, it's all messed up. That's why they have this whole movement, this rainbow thing going on. That's why they want to let these little things blend in with us, you feel me? So this is a dude right there on the left. You can clearly see that the body on the right, that's supposed to be a female, you feel me? It looks awfully similar to a male's. Yeah, that's the world we live in, you feel me? That's the truth that most people don't want to accept, you feel me? Because they make you feel like you want these people, you feel me, or something, but that's not the real thing. They're lying to you, man. So Sade Adu is 66, right? And we're gonna talk about Janet Jackson because she's very connected to this. But Janet is 59 right now, and she was born in 1966. So Sade is 66, and Janet is born in 1950. That's crazy. Again, they didn't play with this. Between Halle Bailey and Sade Adu, it's 41 years, 2 months, 1 week, and 4 days, which equals to 12. Number 3. So basically, I told you I was going to talk about the Janet Jackson connection. And, you know, Halle Bailey is a fan, and I guess DDG also. So I guess they went out and did something, played dress up, you know, and put pictures, you know, and they make it look like the movie that they had back in the day, Poetic Justice, with Janet Jackson and Tupac. You feel me? So this is plain mockery right there, you feel me? Because Poetic Justice matches up with Ruby Rose. Another character we're gonna talk about, Halle Bailey, Janet Jackson. So she dressed up just like her character, you feel me? But y'all didn't catch on, you feel me? She did it right in your face, you feel me? This is like the same stuff. This is mockery, guys. They're joking in your face, they're laughing at you, you feel me? Because you're not able to see what they see. They're just happy they've been able to fool you with this, you feel me? Like, literally, Halle Bailey is Janet Jackson. Just like Michael Jackson is not dead, he's other people right now, you feel me? So Halle Bailey is Janet Jackson. So between them, it's 33 years. So there's 33 years between them. 10 months, a week, and 4 days. So this is not no coincidence. Janet Jackson equals 33. Halle Bailey also equals 33. So we've been seeing the 33s right now. You know, so again, mockery in plain sight. She dressed up just like her older character. And they do this, you feel me? Nelly Chopper did this with Nelly. You feel me? He did it. He did it with Nelly because he had a music video where he remade a music video from Nelly that he made back in the day. So this is the same kind of stuff they're doing over here. This is not the first time they do it, you feel me? There's other cases, but Ruby Rose is another character in this group. And she's also 27, just like DDG. So both scripted for this year. Ruby Rose matches up with Helen Folasade Adu, which is Sade's real name. Daryl, this is DDG name. Sade. Ruby Rose also matches up with Poetic Justice, Halle Bailey, Sade Adu. Ruby Rose Benton matches up with DDG because, you know, they were dating before. So it's crazy that Halle Bailey looks exactly like Ruby Rose, but nobody even noticed. You feel me? It's been out in your face this whole time, you feel me? This whole time. So Ruby Rose advises people. I mean, this is something that is different. Usually they're not telling people to, you know, to stop using those things, you feel me? But I guess some people at least will listen to this now, because come on, you feel me? These surgeries, come on, you don't need to do anything to your body. And the only reason they have those surgeries in is for characters like them to blend in, because males that are trying to look like women, act like women, they're trying to just be women, you feel me? They're gonna need to do those, you feel me? Because if girls are doing it, now the guys that are doing it are gonna look the same as, so a male that did BBL, a female that did BBL, they look really close, because it's not natural. You feel me? It's not natural, so it's gonna let them blend in, and it's gonna get worse. You feel me? And it's always gonna confuse people about what is what. You feel me? What gender is this? So nowadays people are confused sometimes when they see people. They don't know if it's a male or a female, because everything been messed up in our minds. You feel me? We have all these celebrities pushing this agenda on us. That's what it is. You feel me? But I guess that's some good news, at least for people. Yes. But she also talked about her fake relationship with Druski. But everybody knows, if a relationship is real, nobody's even gonna have to question it. You feel me? If you have to come on the internet and tell people that it's real, come on. You feel me? And we already know this is our publicity stunts. They just wanna act on the world stage and show you things that you're not supposed to see, things that you're not supposed to fall into. So again, identical. They're the same, guys. You feel me? So he used to date Ruby, and now he got Halle. They look the same though. So you see how easy it is for them to play with you? You feel me? You see how easy it is for them to play with your brain? But I feel like she looks more like Sade. And I really do believe that Sade is the template. You feel me? Sade is the template for Ruby and Halle. That's why they look alike. You feel me? That's why they look alike. Very close. So basically, DDG started, I guess, comparing himself with Michael Jackson, and I was wondering what kind of connection he had with, Michael Jackson, because, I don't really care about what the internet is saying, because I already know that they know how you're gonna respond to this. That's why they put outrageous things like this. But again, this is their game, you feel me? This is how they play, So he has a song called Moonwalking in Calabasas, right? And Moonwalking matches up with Michael Jackson, MJ, and DDG. By the way, if you haven't seen my video about Rema, because he is Michael Jackson, this is the Michael Jackson that they pushed out to the world from Africa. So I'll put that video right here if you're interested. Michael Jackson also, I guess, some type of custody case after his death, I think, or was it before? But he had a bunch of custody cases. So it's not too far-fetched, you feel me? Because these celebrities are bound to do the same things, bound to control the same things, because you cannot have no rest in this world, okay? You're always gonna be seeing these things, these fucked up things happening. That's just what they are. That's their creation. You feel me? So yes, Cenat is the culprit of all this. You feel me? Because why would DDG mention Michael Jackson? He hasn't, he hasn't shown any other, connections to it, but now he's talking about him. Again, you gotta keep in mind, these are characters just there to play with your mind, suck up your energy, and leave. They're not here for your good. They're not here to help you. They're here to kill you. You know what I'm saying? Because they like that. And Michael Jackson matches up with DDG's real name. MJ matches up with DDG's nickname, which is Moo, and DDG. So there's a connection right there. There's a connection right there. Janet Jackson, I said this before, but they play with the dates, you feel me? So she's 59 right now, by the way, that equals to 14, you feel me? So they're probably gonna fake her death soon. But Sade is 66, right? She was born in 1950, you feel me? And Sade is 66. That's crazy how they play with these numbers. I'm telling y'all, everything has to align for them to do these things. It's scripted, everything. That's why they created these numbers, these letters. It's to control you, you know what I'm saying? But that was pretty much it for the video. Protect you and yours. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. This was Zoom, and I'm out. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.